race again, and I can imagine what some of you thought when you saw the profile of what is this mesh, what does it do? Well, there are a couple of combos. Now, starting just a simple Dino combo. This is worst case scenario with this deck. Genuinely worst case scenario because of the extenders I play. If you're playing a go second variant, this is going to be covered with hand traps, so either or is better. Normal summon Raptor. Then you're going to discard Miscellaneousaurus, make sure it's unaffected. And then you're going to search Baby. Then you're going to banish Miscellaneousaurus in grave. So you can special summon Animadorned Archosaur, which is then going to destroy Baby Ceresaurus in hand. To then search Double Evolution Pill, because again, fair cards, you know. This baby will then summon a baby, and then you pop Baby for Baby, which will then give you Giant Rex. Then you want Nibiru protection. So, Dolka. Even though everything's unaffected anyway, it's just nice to have Dolka. Then link the Animadorn, the baby off. Make Masquerena. It's a bit of a waste of a Masquerena, but you need it on Dino Engrave. So link Masquerena. Make Link Cross. You don't need to summon tokens. You can do, but I guess depending on if you're against Dogmatic or Invoked or things like that, they might be playing Super Poly. So I might be a bit wary of summoning multiples of things. So just as a precaution anyway. But then Pill, banish 1, banish 2. And then you can either make UCT or Overtext. But in this instance I'll make Overtext because then if I negate a spell on trap, I can climb back into the UCT and search another Pill for the next turn. So that is bare minimum.
So that's just 2 cards, and if you open up 3 bricks on top, which aren't monsters.
You have to open 3 bricks just to get away with that. So the next variation I'll do is same again, but this time we'll have access to a quick launch, for example. So this way we can go normal Raptor, effective Raptor, and search Baby. And again, you can chain Misc to just stop it, you know, from ever being negated. Pitch Misc, banish Misc. Special summon Archosaur, and then the effective Archosaur is going to pop Baby. Search your Pill again. Special summon Baby Ceresaurus. Now, this specific combo with quick launch does not play around the Beru, but again, you've got cards in hand, and if you have an extended that gives you Carboneddon or even anything tuner based, you can just make Giant Rex. So you can play through Nibiru, it's just this specific combo in this order does not. So then you will pop Baby for Baby and special summon Carboneddon. Link to get just any generic Link 2, just anything that will get stuff on. Then you banish Carboneddon, special summon Flamvogard, link Flamvogard and IP Masquerena into Halki Fibrax. Halki Fibrax will then special summon Bylon Cube. And as generic combo, rocket combos have been showing, you just make Link Cross, summon a token, then you can synchro, get a hold of Herald of the Outlight. Cube will then give you Smoke Grenade of the Thief, and then here you can go Quick Launch, make Tracer, equip Tracer with the Smoke Grenade, pop Smoke Grenade to summon a loose rocket target, which you play 2 of, synchro, make Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon will then equip the Halki Fibrax, because it's got more attack than Masquerena. And then the beauty about playing Overtext is it can act as like a loose target. So if you don't want to make UCT and you want to make more negates, banish a non-dino and a dino, make Overtext, and here with your Link Cross, your 2 dinos and your Coatlas, you can then make a 4 material Appaloosa. So then you have 4 well, usually 2 monster negates because you usually run over it at 16. Something that stops your opponent activating droplets and really messes up hands and graveyard based decks. Because everything gets banished, and then Savage Dragon, which is just generic omnis, and he's pretty beefy.
And you also leap a card out of your opponent's hand.
And you rip a card out of your opponent's hand. I forgot about that
And
bit.
get full knowledge.
And full knowledge. Get rid of that ruler. Get rid of that starter or extender, or know what to negate. So, my favourite one is because of Cyberstein, which I've been playing in every deck since it came off the ban list, which every one of my friends could tell you is true, because it's incredible. So the next one uses quick draw. So your normal, one thing, you do need discards, but you usually have them, and you just need a monster. So it's pretty common, very unlikely you're not going to have it. So you go Sully, Noviraptor, grab the baby, pitch the Misk, banish the Misk, same again. This variation does have Nibiru protection. Archosaur will pop the baby, search the pill, baby, special summons the pill, pop baby for baby, and then you get Giant Rex.
This looks so familiar. Don't know where from though.
Overlay, you have Nibiru protection. Everything's quite linear, although you can improvise combos quite well with the extenders. So if stuff does negated, you can improvise and make some crazy boards, even though you did get hand trapped. Pitch something, special summon the quick draw. Then synchro for an 8. It's a Road Warrior. The effect of Road Warrior goes into Cyberstein. Cyberstein will then summon infinite spell and trap negates with Exterio. And then you can link for 2 into IP Masquerader and possibly make Abomination if you end up burning through your Dolka negates, or something is going to happen to your Exterio, or anything like that. You can just sidetrack, do something else. Plus you have a pill which you can then summon a UCT off. Or the other option you can do if we sidetrack. So we go back to the Cyberstein and Road Warrior. We replace Dolka for Lagia instead. If you're feeling risky, you can do this variation. So Cyberstein will then summon Mechaba. Then you can activate Pill to banish a dinosaur and a non-dinosaur. Then you can special summon Overtext because it's quite loose and you don't really care. Then you can banish Overtext, Cyberstein, Road, Trishula, Overlay, and go Calamities. So this one helps play for Dark Ruler no more, and in game 3 this situation is the one I'm going to be pushing for, is where I've got this and they cannot Dark Ruler no more me, or at least it's not going to affect me in the biggest way. And then there is the absolute God hand, the awesome, I've opened absolutely everything, which is a variation of Misk, Raptor, Quick Launch, Quick Draw, and I would rather do this with Carvanedon than Rex, because it would mean that instead of Rex, you don't have to use Pill early if Rex is in hand, just to get the Dolka, so you can save Pill to the end, which I'd rather do instead. But just use Carvanedon. Normal Raptor.
And also with that hand, you also have 3 more of every single dino in your deck because of Fossil Dig, and you also have another
any
3
variation. There's
for
12, 15 cards that give you this variation, plus the upstarts and the digs. So you search baby, you pitch Miscellaneousaurus, you banish Miscellaneousaurus, special Archosaur, you then pop baby, search pill, the affected baby will then summon baby. Now we want Nibiru protection for everything, so pop baby for baby and summon Giant Rex. Then you can make Dolka. So now we have 3 different levels. So next step, you go quick draw combo. You pitch Carvanedon, special summon quick draw. Synchro for 8. Make Road Warrior. Road Warrior then special summon Cyberstein. Cyberstein will then special summon Infinite Spell and Trap Negation. So now you have a loose Carbonite and Engrave, which special summons a tuner. The next step is a little tricky, but very easy to memorize. You just need to make sure that you need room for this next bit. So you link Cyberstein and the guard. Make Halki Fyrax. Halki Fyrax is going to special summon Cube as normal. But here's where you need the room. You're going to link Rogue Warrior and the Halki Fyrax into Trisbane, link Trisbane, go into Link Cross and just summon one token. That extra space is important because you need it for Tracer's target. You synchro the loose token and the cube into Herald of the Arclight. The cube will then give you Smoke Grenade. You then quick launch, special summon your Tracer, activate Smoke Grenade. Tracer will then pop Smoke Grenade, summon Silver Rocket, rip a card from your opponent's hand, synchro summon, make Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon then equips Trisbane and gets very big for 250, and then activate Pill to banish a non-dino and a dinosaur, and you have either a Book of Eclipse during your opponent's turn. If you want to play Pancratops, you've got a pop during your opponent's turn, or a Spell and Trap Negate. And that is the absolute god hand of this.
I don't think there's many cards that will break that board, other than the ever so elusive Sphere Mode. And even then, you don't know what to actually tribute off because you got so much just in your face. You need a very specific set of cards to actually break that board. And
that I haven't ripped out or seen during your Smoke
so
Grenade.
You have to draw it for your 6th card, and then also have 3 other cards in your hand which you want to have to break the board.
Plus, I know what to negate usually, but if you can break it, then awesome.
If you can break it, you deserve to win at that point.
Yeah, nothing I can do. But yeah, that's why I love dinosaurs. Is I've always played combo variants of them, especially with the Ebe. So you can make infinite negates with Cyberstein with using just Ebe. There was an FEK at one point. There's literally so much you could do with Dino and Cyberstein specifically. And he's not a brick in hand. You can normal him, and there's so many tuner extenders. You can just link him off for Halki Fyrax. Proceed to Smoke Grenade your opponent whilst you've got an Exterio on board to stop imperms. So, or Mechaba if you want to play around the Beirut. So that's why I love this deck.
Absolutely amazing. Any last words?
Yeah, please subscribe to Master Diamond and like the videos.